Welcome, seekers of the truth, to the Magical Services channel. So today I'm going to be doing a redo of the Uranus in Taurus retrograde, because the last one that I did, though it was actually factually correct in as far as the fundamental facts, one thing in it was not correct, and that was the dates of the retrograde. Because at the time I was trying to together a presentation of all the retrograde planets, and there were a lot of them. And so, yeah, I messed that one up, so I'm going to redo it. I'm going to tell you all about it. I'm going to redo it. Just to keep everything accurate, because y'all deserve that. Y'all deserve accurate, precise, impeccable data, and not anything else. And so, with no further ado, let's get into it. So then, in the video that was passed that I deleted, it was about Uranus retrograde in Taurus, and that's exactly what this one is going to be about. But the correction would have been the start dates and the end dates of the retrograde, because right now we're still in it. And when the last video was made, we were still in it too. But right now, the retrograde began September 6, 2025. And it will end February 3rd, 2026. And so that's the context. And so with no further ado, we should get into it and talk about what it means for Uranus to be retrograde. So in this presentation, I want to talk about what it means for Uranus to be retrograde in all the 12 houses of the equal house system in astrology. And the equal house system pretty much embodies all aspects of life, placed in different houses, from house 1 to house 12. And so we're going to talk about what it means, because Uranus is going to be retrograding, and every day in the equal house system is going to actually transit through all these 12 houses. And in all these 12 houses, it's going to have some effects that are distinct and precise. So we're going to dissect that right now. And so when Uranus in Taurus is retrograde, and it comes in the first house, this is a reading for the collective, not a particular chart, not a particular sign, just for the general collective on planet Earth. So then in the first house, it would be kind of like the body shell cracks, a prophecy of identity rupture. The persona you've been wearing becomes intolerable to your soul. Expect sudden rejection of anything that feels like a costume. Hair changes, style changes, voice changes. You become incapable of pretending. Those who projected their old version of you will scatter. Your new frequency forces people to reveal their true loyalty instantly. And then Uranus also goes in the second house, the house of the value system. So in that house, your relationship to money undergoes a violent rebirth. Old income streams collapse so that a tactically new financial identity can emerge. Possessions you cling to break, disappear, or become useless. But then a surprising source of income appears when you were not even looking. This is the house where Uranus rewires self-worth through financial chaos that becomes financial genius. And then in the third house, it's like the messenger awakens. Your words become prophetic, whether you intend it or not. What you speak becomes real in disturbing ways. Siblings or neighbors behave erratically. Sudden travel, sudden communications, sudden revelations. Your mind stops tolerating shallow thoughts. I'll repeat that. Your mind stops tolerating shallow thoughts. This is the birth of a new voice. And then, in the fourth house, the house of psychological roots, the house of roots, ancestral ancestors and the house, the home, the family, the roots. So then the roots split open. Family patterns rupture. Secrets from the past surface. A sudden move, a sudden break from parents, a sudden change in the home. Your ancestors start pushing you toward the future they couldn't reach. Home becomes a laboratory for reinvention. And that's real talk. And then in the fifth house, the creator is electrified because that's a house of creativity, passion, romance. Yeah. And so creative resurrection becomes something that becomes very apparent. Love becomes unstable but thrilling. Romantic attractions appear out of thin air. Children behave unpredictably or reveal gifts. Your creativity becomes too powerful to control. This is a prophecy of dangerous inspiration. You produce work that shocks even you. And then in the sixth house, the system collapses so you can build a better one. Work routines die. Co-workers rebel. Your health forces you to make changes you've ignored. Your schedule stops following the old logic. Your body becomes a barometer for spiritual evolution. Daily life mutates until it matches the life you should be living. And then in the seventh house, the mirror breaks. Your partnerships rupture like glass under pressure. If a relationship is false, it ends instantly. If it's real, it gets written in a shocking way. Unexpected alliances form. Unexpected enemies appear. Contracts shift. Your relationship karma is rewritten with violent precision. And then in the eighth house, the underworld door opens. This is the most prophetic expression. Shared finances change. Debts end or abruptly come due. Sex becomes a trigger for awakening. Hidden energies erupt. Occult skill skyrockets. This is a crisis transmutation transit. You die and resurrect psychologically. You do not return the same. And then in the ninth house, the truth cannot be ignored. Your beliefs mutate. You drop an entire worldview overnight. You change spiritual paths or deepen them in a shocking way. Long distance travel becomes unpredictable. Prophetic dreams intensify. Education is disrupted and reborn. A teacher enters and changes everything. And in the 10th house, destiny strikes. Your public role undergoes a violent overhaul. A job change comes without warning. Your reputation is either broken or elevated, and sometimes both. You become known for something radical. Authority figures fall from your life. You are pushed into your authentic professional identity, whether you think you're ready or not. This is the house where lightning becomes legacy. And then in the 11th house, the future demands you. Your social circles fracture. False friends fall away instantly. Groups shift. Your role in the collective mutates. You receive sudden invitations, opportunities, alliances. Your long-term vision changes in a single moment of clarity. This is the house of prophetic purpose. The future pulls you forward toward itself. And then in the 12th house, the invisible breaks loose. Dreams become warnings. Intuition becomes undeniable. Hidden enemies reveal themselves through chaos. You undergo a timeline jump through spiritual shock. Old karma dissolves violently. You become aware of your subconscious with terrifying clarity. This transit creates mystics by force. So, my dear viewers, that's what I had for you all today. Because I wanted to keep sharp, keep everything precise and on point and impeccable. Because I'm here for y'all, you know. And in the same way, I'm gonna take advantage of the moment to let you know that I'm always here to do personal divination readings with geomancy and or tarot. Or if you wanna do personal astrology charts, I'm always available for that. And I love astrology. I always say it, I love astrology. And astrology charts are the way for individuals to actually see into the structure of their life to see what energies are operating on them. And then I also do spell work for folks. So if any of those sound like something that you could benefit from in your life, please contact me and we'll make that happen as soon as possible. And furthermore, if you found this enjoyable, entertaining, or helpful, or informative, or educational, please do leave a like or subscribe so you get first dibs on the next uploads, or comment, or you know, push our channel forward because this is ours. Push it forward. And yeah, so that's my message for you all today. I hope you enjoyed it. Until the next time, thanks and blessings.